Hey guys, hey guys, welcome to my channel. Thank you for watching. Sorry about the noise. What time is it? 3:30, 11:30. Should come at 10:30, but how you guys been? I've been posting, but I haven't make a video in the last few days. Just I've been sick last week. Ever since I went to Tampa to go see my sister, I've been kind of sick. You could not see it, but yeah, I was dealing with some like personal medical issues and stuff like that. So that's why I didn't feel. I was kind of like a little tired and little, you know what I mean, mentally draining over what was going on with me. So I didn't feel like doing no, I didn't feel like doing no video, guys. So besides that, sorry about the noise I'm eating. I'm a little hungry. I'll just try to go eat a little. I know wanting to eat at night, a little fishy before I go to bed. I'll go brush my teeth afterward. What's been new? I forgot what the last thing we talk about. You know, the digital trial still going on. That's one of the thing. And another thing is what's his name? Um, you got this chick who's clown chasing who suing Zion Williams, who's been trying to get John Williams in trouble because he dumped her and have a kid with another woman and like showing her off, but she was more like a closet girlfriend, kind of like Diddy's Cassie situation, where how is Diddy is giving money and everything to Young Miami, but with Cassie it wasn't kind of like that. That's what was going on, and she's pissed now. She's pulling a Cassie by suing Cassie. I mean suing Zion Williams, says he's kidnapping him and this, that, and the third. And just was her lawyer, Tony Busby. What a surprise! What a surprise! Um, beside that, um, and the whole relationship with Cassie Williams, not Cassie Williams, Cardi B and Offset is going off, and Cardi B and Cardi B is not showing her man every other day in the courtroom, and I don't know who's spending all this money because she keep going to courtroom. She keep going to the basketball game with this guy, and they're not cheap. They're like I heard I heard Fat Joe said they were like 30 grand, 40 grand. But I heard also the those season ticket usually like They just give it to people so they can who's from New York who support the team. It's a way to show celebrity and to grow the brand for throughout the season. The final you cannot buy them. They gotta put favorite celebrity that they like. So you also Cardi B with her new man. We didn't see her like that much with Offset, but I digress. Mel Hoare himself, Stephen Diggs, but I know she keeps showing him off. We will see how long that relationship lasts. I know it's not gonna last forever, like she thinks it is. Women has it, they already got caught cheating once already, but we all heard about Stephen Diggs. We heard about him through like sport bloggers. Now we heard about him everywhere. He's not known for his game. He was known for like how he be sleeping with rappers' girlfriend and baby mamas. But now he's doing it in the next level with Cardi B. But his game is not that great. He don't got that big old contract like that. But to each their own. Either she's being used or they both is using each other for clout. We shall see. If you've been with somebody, and I know he's gonna give it a good deal because he's an athlete. Offset is is um is a rapper. Stay in a nightclub all night drinking. So the sex game is different. Then an athlete who like drinking water, this that in occurs. And you probably say, "Can I talking about sex game?" Pause. But you know what I mean. Rapper like doing being in a studio till 4 5 in the morning, but their energy is different. Unless you like Didi, who's like on the drug or something, you're on cocaine, then you can be like, woo! But if you're not on drug and cocaine, and I'm sure they probably are, because if it, I think the upset was sad because they wouldn't just stay together for that long, 7 8 years. But I digress. But I don't think this one is gonna. Everybody predict that shit not gonna last. A year maybe, not even that long. But to each their own. Besides that, our boy GGD man almost got in trouble because some cloud chaser was trying to attack her. His brother defend him. Now this guy talking about, oh, I'm going to sue. I was attacked. But you ran to that guy, calling out his name, being on his face. Now he protect himself, and his brother trying to protect him because you know he cannot act crazy because he got his whole lawsuit with his baby mama Haley Bailey and Rock Nation. Talk about Rock Nation, guys. Let me show you this, but you gotta be careful with Jay Z, man. That's one person you don't mess with is Jay Z, because I say that to say I'll show you what Jay Z did, and well, not Jay Z himself, the CEO Perez. The same thing they did to Tori. She did to her own daughter, bro. The same thing. Oh shit. Let me put that shit up before I get in trouble with Carson now for copyright. This is let me the Rock Nation CEO Desiree Perez accused of forcing committing her daughter into a psychiatric facility to be break down marriage. So because she didn't like her marriage, she don't like her husband who her daughter married, even though her daughter said she wasn't much in her life when she was growing up because she was out there being a drug dealer, then become a federal agent, right? And that drug dealer. Um, let's hear the daughter talk. Well, that was me. Is Desiree Perez. She is Jay-Z right hand. She is Jay-Z right hand man. She is the CEO of Rock Nation. Um, if remember, whenever something crazy or some Jay-Z wanna make something crazy happen to somebody, Jay-Z normally call her, and she's a so-called former federal informant, meaning because the reason she's still out and free right now is because one time she was a federal informant to a big drug lord, I believe in one in Miami or New York or something like that. And because she was part of the system, right? She was working with those people, but because she became an informant, she was able to spend less time in jail, walk free, and now she has to leave her. Kisa, Kisa. Wait. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Kisa. What the hell? What's that video? Kisa. Oh, damn. Fuck. I got I had the whole thing set up, and I was gonna show you what the daughter accused. Fuck. Oh my god! I hate when you do something. Oh my god! I didn't upload the right video. Fuck. I hate that, bro. But I'll get back with you on that. I'll definitely get back with you on that. Okay, USA, that. Damn, man. But I hate when you try to create a hack, bro. We'll get back on that. Let's go back to people are telling that Vanessa Bryan, Kobe Bryant's wife is pregnant by some other dude. People are mad, but she come back and shut this whole rumor down. But Kobe been going for like a while. Do you guys just expect this woman to stay single for the rest of her life? And a lot of people expect to stay maybe not single. Maybe she can get her freak on in the quiet. But god damn, I feel bad for her. She cannot get a new man. Damn. So that means every boyfriend she's gonna have from now on, you're gonna have to go in hiding. Holy shit. That's a tough life to live, bro. I'm telling you. This is George Martin and Didi.
He has a temper, and he's known for that. And people are in fear because of his temper. But street guys don't fear him because they know he's never been in the street. He was a kid, went to Catholic school, and then he was bullied. He tried to join up with some little gang in New York, I think Harlem, that weren't even engaging in crime. And his father, who was killed, was a big gangster in New York. And from my understanding, his mother, she wasn't nothing to play with, and she was associated with his friends. from the past. Like I'm associated with my friend gangsters from the past.
Right.
And so there was a sense of fear in New York that the folks that were close to there was one in particular who was close to his dad, and everybody feared. Everybody feared in the nation. And so some say that that's why he felt such the liberty of he has.
Okay. I don't know how true is that, but um, we'll leave this on this like that. What else that's going on? Let's go to the jumper. What's other thing that was going on in the hip hop world, bro? I'm telling you, those if you got money, you go in club, dude. They try to charge this guy $50 for a bottle, bro, in Houston, bro. Hopefully this chick will learn, or maybe got fired. But that's just because you did that, man, doesn't you try to take advantage of somebody like that. But yeah, those um, club blogger, man, they they brutal. Pusha T, relationship with Yes, he isn't a man to him. He see through his fakeness, through him. This is why you can build with we can build with each other. So Fisher is, I guess, no longer respect Kanye West. Then he's now he think Kanye West is fake. And also on his next album, he got Pusha T already got a new album coming through Rock Nation. I don't know what kind of deal they have, if it's just a distribution deal. Because I know Pusha T was independent, so I don't know what kind of deal they got with Rock Nation. So they got something. His new album coming out soon. He got Kendrick Lamar feature on it. One of the people that feature on it. So I can't wait for that song to drop to see. During the testimony today, that lady Mia who's testified, bro, Brian Steele, bro, Young Thug lawyer, bro. I feel like most people would say they feel like they were down like 10 to 4, and they were trying to catch up, and Brian Steele come crazy. I don't know why he tried to catch Mia in a lie today, and also so they can try to get a mistrial. But look, she was asking her some crazy, I'm sorry, some crazy question to where, like, bro, he was going crazy at her. And but during the testimony, bro, she said something about how to, even though she accused him of rape, this, that, and the third, but she's texting him about how one time she had a dream, and during 2019, even though she stopped working for Diddy in 2017, right? Talking about his Diddy in a dream that she was running from R. Kelly, and she saw Diddy save her. So the person you said who raped you, abusing you, is the person you call and send her message to say, oh, you see him saving you in a message. And also Brian still bring the whole idea of the lawsuit, and she didn't bring the lawsuit all the way after she heard about the Cassie lawsuit, and Cassie won a settlement. Then she bring it about 7 months after. So she saw Cassie win the lawsuit, then she brought her own lawsuit where she only they didn't win nothing. I think her lawyer got only 400,000. She got 200, and they just settled 200 and 200,000. But yeah. So Brian still come ready this time. They wasn't trying to make it out like, and I think they try to make her situation a mistrial. I would not be surprised if Mia testimony and you hear tomorrow that Brian still or somebody asked for a mistrial just because they said Mia had lied so much, even though she didn't admit to be lying. I think the word that they was hoping Mia said, okay, I was lying. And because they already got one other person lie like that, and they was trying to get a mistrial, and the feds already said no. If they can get a second body or maybe a third, there's definitely Dynasty trying to get the same thing happen and let that happen today. But we will see, because I feel like Diddy putting pressure on those guys now, because I feel like bro. The situation is getting spicy to go in. The Fed is like working, is and Diddy like, this is my life, man. I think Diddy had a talk with Diddy like, look, this is my life. You guys are playing Russian roulette. Maybe you guys doesn't like me to go free, but like, I'm paying you guys a lot of money, and you guys are playing with my life. But because this time, man, Bryson come fucking ready like a bazooka. But I digress, guys. I digress. And also, there's two things happened today too with the Young Thug case. First of all, you know he was this trial. So last night, the Fed Chicago USDA informed the judge, the judge in little case, LA case, the murder for hire case, that that no charges will be filed. So they wouldn't be filed for it, even though they will still use that as evidence. But they will not file a charge on that on little death. So that will not be more charges. So he already got a lot of charges. Just will not add more, use that as for more charges on him. And so, but the federal prosecutor have reportedly filed a notice stating that they will seek they will not seek death penalty. So not only they'll receive two good things. Not only he don't have to worry about death penalty, but now he also have not worry about murder for hire cases. You see, they'll still use it every day, but you're just not using it as I don't know as a point, but yeah. So that's a good news for Little Dirk today, bro. Good news for Little Dirk today. Bro, look at this shit, guy. This guy from New Orleans, bro, who's been in a run for a freaking month now. I'll even allow her mom, either mom or sister with some other family member arrested just because they were part of the people who helped her escape jail. You know what I mean? Let's see the video.
I'm one of the ones that was let out of GC. What I want to talk about today is for this, why I was in Orleans Parish jail. All type of stuff going on and they covering it up. They don't care about nothing in the state of Louisiana. This is something that needs to go under a federal investigation. What's going on? How they handling cases? Why Antoine Massey was in jail if the woman, the victim, the wrong woman, not a child, the wrong woman stated that he never raped her, he never beat her, he was nowhere in her presence. This is the affidavits on the date right here. This is the drop form from the district attorney office. This woman when did this. I didn't do this. Look at it. It's legally dated. So I'm asking please for help. Young boy, Meat Mills, people, LBL. I'm one of the ones that was let out of GC. What I want to talk about today is for this, why I was in Orleans Parish jail. All type of stuff going on and they covering it up. They don't care about nothing in the state of Louisiana.
So now this guy talking about his innocent, this, that, and the third, like, nigga, you don't get your ass back in jail, and so your family member to get free, your selfish ass. I don't know what to tell you. Oh, okay. I found a video, guys. I found a video about Mia. Let's watch the whole video. I have to pull this one out, guys. I got the video of Jay-Z daughter, bro. Sorry about the commercial.
Bag. 2 full-size favorites, fries and a drink, just $5.99.
A South Florida woman is taking legal action after she says she spent nearly 2 weeks in mental health institutions for no legitimate reason.
She claims in a recently filed lawsuit that it was all orchestrated by her own mother and others who should have protected her failed her.
NBC6 investigative reporter Amy Viteri has her story.
So legally, I can go home.
No, you cannot.
Why?
Because you're being Baker acted.
Body camera video shows the moments Broward deputies encouraged Demore Hadley to get into this pickup truck with people she says she didn't know.
I can't ride with you and you guys take me?
You're going to be in handcuffs, so dog's not going to be able to
I don't
come?
want to be in handcuffs.
Okay.
Demore says they took her to a hospital for a mental health evaluation after this doctor signed paperwork saying she was a risk to herself.
What he told me was, we received a call from your family that you tried to OD the night before.
A doctor she says she'd never met before. And according to Demore, it's her own mother who's behind it. In this lawsuit, she claims her mother, Desiree Perez, used unlawful means to have Demore falsely detained under Florida's Baker Act and Marchman Act.
So when Tory Lane was talking about how, you know what I mean, he didn't get a fair judgment, you know, they put when in the beginning of the case, every time against him say something, Tory Lane will speak. And eventually what the team was able to do, they got agents to like shut Tory Lane off in a gag order. And everything Tory Lane team asks, they get it, right? Till today, everything Megan Thee Stallion wants, she get. But it's because of Roc Nation team. And yeah, he could not defend himself to all the way to the case until stuff like that. They're really like, I can't defend myself when somebody bringing lies, but bro, that was crazy.
So she's the CEO of Roc Nation, a company that she owns along with Sean Carter, the famous rapper Jay-Z.
The complaint alleges a conspiracy, saying Perez used her money, power, and influence to tear apart Demore and her husband, Javon Hadley, and created an enterprise of individuals to effectuate her plot.
To essentially try to separate me from my husband and to falsely accuse him of domestic violence.
Perez has repeatedly denied these allegations in court filings. A month before Demore filed her complaint, we found her mother filed her own lawsuit against Demore's husband, Javon, citing evidence Perez says he has abused her daughter for years, something the couple has denied in court records. In that lawsuit, Desiree Perez says she moved to Baker Act her daughter, fearing she was at risk of suicide and abusing prescription drugs.
I haven't seen anything in my entire 20 years of practicing law that it is so clear that someone did something wrong.
Attorney Hilton Napoleon is representing Demore in the lawsuit, which claims Perez harassed the couple for years, including making unfounded claims to get Javon arrested on multiple occasions for battery and domestic violence, charges prosecutors did not pursue.
The state attorney's office wrote a 11-page scathing closeout memoranda, which basically said that her mother made false allegations to the police.
In this closeout memo, a prosecutor with the Miami-Dade State Attorney's Office cites Demore's lack of cooperation and raises concerns about some of the evidence and how it was obtained. The prosecutor also wrote Demore was wrongfully Baker Acted last year, something her mother's attorney disputes in this letter challenging many of the memo's other conclusions.
I have 3 different collateral sources of information that say that she's been acting psychotic, that she threatened to overdose yesterday.
Demore's lawsuit alleges her mother conspired with prominent psychiatrist Dr. Daniel Bober, seen here in body camera video, and others to have Demore committed for a mental health evaluation. Bober cites supporting evidence from her family and diagnosed Demore with an unspecified psychosis. He ordered she be taken to Memorial Regional Hospital, where he is chief of psychiatry, and where results from drug tests taken upon admission were negative, according to records Demore shared with us.
They told me your tox screens came out negative, and I go, I know. I don't do drugs.
In a statement, Dr. Bober's attorney said Demore was placed under the Baker Act for 38 hours due to the potential risk of imminent harm she posed to herself, adding failing to take appropriate action would have been a breach of Dr. Bober's ethical and professional obligations. While Demore was at Memorial, her mother further petitioned to have her transported to a different facility under Florida's Marchman Act, claiming again in court records that Demore suffered from severe drug abuse. A judge granted that petition.
They ran the test. They knew that she had no drugs in her system and she was not abusing drugs. And the fact that you can't do anything about it is scary.
Demore was sent to this treatment center in Deerfield Beach, where Dr. Bober serves as medical director.
Where are the people that are supposed to protect me from this happening?
According to her lawsuit, Demore requested a hair follicle test at that facility called Life Skills, which detects drug use for at least the past 3 months, and which
I'm telling you, it's the most insane thing I see. A parent who's supposed to love her daughter say it's because I love you that I'm antagonize your life, or I'm getting your husband to be arrested, this, that, and the third. I don't know. Doesn't look like love to me, but who I know, I got no kids.
which showed no drugs had been in Demore. Demore was held at Life Skills until April 8th. She shared discharge paperwork that lists a diagnosis of persistent depressive disorder, which she disputes. No medication was prescribed. Court records show Demore was able to leave that day after her mother voluntarily dismissed the case. But Demore says the damage has been done, and she feels a system designed to keep people safe failed to protect her.
Money, influence, and power should not be something that's used, right, or abused to hurt innocent people.
Perez has filed a motion to dismiss Demore's complaint, asserting that the Baker Act and other legal proceedings she has undertaken were rooted in legitimate concern for her daughter's safety.
The Miami-Dade State Attorney's Office tells us they stand by their memo. Memorial Healthcare says they can't speak about Demore's case because of the pending lawsuit. We also contacted Life Skills South Florida and have not yet heard back. BSO told us the incident involving Demore is now internally under review. Amy Viteri, NBC6 News.
This is what Ivy League universities you can get into with a 3-point.
Okay. So, yeah. Is that scary, guys? Is that something you should like freaking, what, like something you should be worried about? Let me I say this one is glitched. Bro, is that like something you should be worried about? Jesus Christ, somebody died to your own daughter? Bro, I don't know what to tell you, man, but that's all the video for today, guys. I wanted to show you guys that stay vigilant, stay firm. Until next time, deuces.